Hello, welcome back, buns and buds. We're gonna be hopping back into Blueprints this morning. I'm streaming a little earlier than I intended, but I couldn't stay away. I'm freaking obsessed, everyone. I'm still having my coffee, so still getting my energy levels up. Making sure everything looks good, double checking all of it. Okay, we're gonna continue on to day 17. Last time we left off, we had just discovered beneath the foundation, well, in the foundation, you can access the elevator if you build a room on the side of the foundation that has the elevator, and there's a door that leads out from that room. There's a secret switch hidden there. And if you press that, it calls up the calls down the elevator that you can then go into that takes you down to the basement, but you need a special key. My goal this morning is to find that key and to get us into the freaking basement. Oh, there's something on my OBS I want to fix though. Let's just fix this real quick. Do I like that? Is that good? Does that help me? Yeah. I think that's fine. Alright, let's continue on. We did some other stuff last time too. But I can't remember all of it. That was just the most relevant thing, was the basement happening at the very, very, very end when I had to leave. And I have not stopped thinking about it since. Okay, we gotta go out immediately and go get the outside room. Oh yeah, I unlocked the gem mine last time too, so now I start each day with 2 gems, which has been incredibly helpful. Alright, I've done the hovel, I haven't done the trading post, and I haven't done the shelter. I know there's a computer in the shelter though, so I'm like very curious about that. Also, in these outside rooms you can encounter gas pipelines that have valves that you can turn, and when you do that, it lights up these torches that are outside. And I found 2 so far, so I'm trying to explore all the outside rooms as much as possible to try to find one. Like, this one feels like it should have one. Well, maybe it doesn't. Time lock safe? Until when? When does that unlock? Well, this is suspicious. Remain where you are for now. Given that the Red Guard is due tomorrow, we've agreed with your plan and have disabled remote access to the other terminals and have sealed the network mainframe. Huh? Regardless of the danger, I'm still not willing to risk removing shelter from the draft pool while the 3 of you are down there. Our best bet is to sit tight and hope for a little bit of luck. What? Now, shelter's time lock safe can be accessed by setting an unlock date and time. You can use any date and time as long as it's at least 1 hour in the future. Once unlocked, the time safe will remain open for 4 hours. what's the date today? Uh-oh, what's the date today? It was like November something. Hi, Jax. Welcome in. No worries. Lurkin is always welcome. Did I start November 1st? Is it the 18th? We'll do that in a second. I need to figure out what day it is. Thank you, Jax. A measurement of the radiation levels detected in the house and surrounding grounds. These readings are often spiked by the experiments conducted in Mount Holly's laboratory. Oh no! If the reading is 12 USV or higher, emergency protocol will initiate and all doors in the house will automatically unlock. Huh? Wait. So if I do an experiment, I can like spike the radiation levels and just unlock every door? Or like, there's probably additional things I have to do to stack onto each other to get it to happen. But that is interesting. Okay, so this will protect me from the next 3 red rooms. And if I can figure out what the date... Wait, does it say on here? Day 17. No. You think I'd just be like keeping a calendar. But I guess not. Okay. Let's go inside the house proper. It does kind of eat like quite a few steps to go activate that room. So it's like the orchard is almost invalidated by this. Which kind of sucks. Alright. We'll do the same thing we always do. We'll start with the corridor. We'll do the parlor. And maybe let's do the spare room and just try to get it to go to the wall. One of my cats is trying to get into the closet. Oh, I forgot to put together the screenshots that I took of the bus. Well, I say forgot. I didn't have time. I guess I could have done it before I streamed, but I wanted to stream earlier so I'd have more time to actually play. Okay, let's go get the gems. Because I do work today, like I do every Monday. But instead of starting at 10:30 and giving myself like only a couple hours, I wanted a little more time.
Good job!
Wow, thank you. See, the gems are in a box with the word blue on it. The gems are in a box that is actually blue. Thank you. I love the head bats. I'm also watching the stickers because I changed how long they stay on. I still think it's a little too long, so I'll have to adjust it later, but that's fine. Okay, so my logic here is telling me because this box can't be lying because there's nothing on it, it has to be the one that's telling the truth. Which means both of these are lying, which would be, it would mean the gems are in here. Like, I don't know what the protocol for the blank boxes are. And like, if this one's true, that means both of these could have it, which doesn't help me. If this one's true, then this one would also have to be true. Because it has blue in the title. And that would mean the blank one is lying, but like by default, I don't think that can be the case. I feel like this is just an experiment because... Okay. I'm not sure how to go about it with the blank ones. Because of this... I don't understand. Because both of these would have to be true then. And then that means the blank one is lying, but that doesn't make any sense. And like, how do you distinguish if one of these guys is lying instead? I don't get it when there's like a blank one. I'm gonna take a drink of my coffee. I need more energy. Well, since we failed to get the gems, I guess then it is. Ugh. I don't really love any of these. I guess we'll go for hallway. I'm also gonna open this door. I'm gonna do the commissary. Try to make a loop. Well, boo. Whoa. My game is freezing? This is new. What's going on? There we go. That was weird. Okay, 17. 1 plus 3 is 4. Squared is 16. Okay, 4 plus 2 is 6. Squared is 36. Minus 20 is also 16. 1 squared is 1. Multiply is, I think Red's multiply, so 18 divided by 9 is 2. All right. A key card. Oh, okay. It seems like, I mean, it's very obvious that every time you get it right, it upgrades the kind of key that you find. So it was kind of inevitable that this would happen. I mean, the game does want you to progress. It wants you to, like, get to the end. Huh? Okay, well, I still have the corridor in the bottom, so I can still go up so this doesn't entirely screw me. And I'm so freaking curious. Ooh, I've never had this room before. Does it never end? Things have gotten rather ominous pretty quickly. Is this the king or the queen? I just don't know enough about chess. I don't know what the pieces even look like. I never learned to play. I assume this is the queen because it's in her ladyship's room. The ladyship's diary is locked. Oh yeah, do I still have the upgrade disc from last time? No. Okay, cool. So you do in fact have to find the upgrade disc and then find a terminal to put it in before the day ends, or you just don't get it. Oh. Okay. And so the boudoir and the walk-in closet are even better now. Which is great, because I haven't found them yet. Let's see. Let's finish out this area. The office can be good here. But this looks like the queen. Like, this looks more ostentatious, and like that should be the queen, but I don't know. Okay. I need to open my screenshots for this one, I think. Wait, huh? There they are. Let's... Hmm. Okay, so the Count is a balding man with a scowl. Oh, wait, no. Huh? Oh, I see. I see what's happening. Lord is a dude with a thin mustache, kind of like a widow's peak and mutton chops. The Baron has like the full like wraparound mustache thing. The Major has the big old beard. The Baron has the thick mustache. Okay. Wait. There's two Barons. Oh no. Does it matter? So this is the Count. This is the Count. This is a Baron. This is the Lord. That's the Count. It's a Baron. Baron? No. I think this is just the guy. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Hearings of the Major. And only one is in black. Is it like go in this direction to do it? There are 1, 2, 3. Bleh. Oh, I can also upgrade myself. I should do that before I forget. The storeroom? Oh. Wait, this could be incredible. Obviously the one that gives more gems. Can never have too many gems. Welcome back, Jax. Now that you're here again, how you doing today? Okay, I'm trying to like rack my brain for this puzzle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hmm. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna actually draw this out in my notebook. I'll mark where everything is. I think that would be... I'm gonna do like a full office schematic. Like a crazy person. Okay, so we have a statue there. A statue there. And I believe this is the Count. I think that's the Baron. And then it's like a little inlet thing. There's a Queen. Doing well, glad to be home. Drove about an hour and a half, so I'll be in bed for a bit as I watch ya. Well, enjoy the relaxation. It's a pretty cozy stream today. Pretty low-key and chill. I try to figure out puzzles. Okay, we have like a little bookshelf here. I think the whole room is structured kind of the same, right? Something like that. And so then there's another Count on this one. And then we have another big bookshelf. And it goes one here. And one here. Right? I should flip this. And so then Count is here. I believe that's Baron. And then in this inlet, we also have something. Count again. And on this wall, Lord, I think. Let's see. Oop. I almost dropped everything. Everything is very precarious on my desk right now. Dude with this mustache is... Oh, also a baron. Wait, who's the lord? Oh, the lord is the uppity looking guy. Baron. And then there's a door. Mark it like this. Another baron? I think, dude with the fluffy mustache, are you a baron? Yes. And then I assume this is also baron. Then we have another door right here. Okay. Okay. I have it all written out. That should help. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Hearings of the Major. Well, I don't know. And so my assumption is it's the number of letters in the first word, and then red is subtract. Maybe red is add, and black is subtract. The number of statues from that. But also every every safe is meant to be a date, I'm pretty sure. I could brute force it. Well, I'm gonna try doing the math, seeing if this amounts to anything. Let's see. Flight of the Queen. March of the Count. Fall of the Lord. Passing of the Barons. Hearings or hearings of the Major. And then it's red, black, red, red, red. Whatever that means. Don't know. So then there's one queen in here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 counts. No lords. 1, 2, 3, 4 barons. And no majors. Okay. So if this is subtraction, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This would be 5. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. 4. Wait, no, subtraction. Yeah, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then if the inverse is true, this would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1. 4. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, that doesn't make any sense then. Okay. And then if we're going in order, it'd be Count, Baron, Queen. Count, Baron, Queen. 11, 17. We can try that. Oh, good morning, Cravers. How are you doing today? 2, 3. Nope. Wrong. Okay. I'm working my brain to its limit trying to figure out this puzzle. Because it would be you first. Then Baron. And then Queen. So far so good today. I'm just chilling with some coffee and trying to solve puzzles. Before work. Like you do. Man, I could just brute force this, but I don't want to do that. Light of the Queen. March of the Count. Any excitement for Oblivion tomorrow? I honestly did not know it was coming out tomorrow. I've been so busy. Not much is on my radar besides work. But I mean, I might check it out. I can't interact with any of the books. It's probably coming out tomorrow? What the heck does that mean? They're like, oh, maybe. I guess you'll just have to wait and see. Let me check the emails again. Maybe there's something I'm missing in there. Okay, let's check the emails. Fuse box repairs does not help me. Maybe 10:07. Oh, dang it. Maybe I am onto something. Every leaker and their mother is saying it's going to shadow drop after the reveal trailer tomorrow, but nothing outside of the reveal stream has been announced officially. I see. So it's entirely speculation. One, 1, 0, 1. 1, 1, 0, 2. 1, 1, 0, 3. I said I wasn't going to brute force it, but I'm pretty sure it's a November date, would be my guess, because that's when all of this kind of kicks off. There's so many little mechanics and all little happenings in the game. I do hope the new release can retain some of the old magic. Hopefully. Part of what made Oblivion so charming in the first place was the amount of jank that was in it, and in remasters they tend to try to get rid of that. One, 1, 1, 0. I'm driving myself crazy with this. Unreal Engine 5 running on top of the original code. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe if it doesn't retain the old jank, it'll have new fresh jank of its own. Ugh, I don't want to leave until I figure out this freaking puzzle, but also I've spent a lot of time in this room and I've gotten nowhere. Dude. I think these are his kids. Maybe. Like, did the color of the wires have anything to do with it? There's 5 of them, and I think it's only a 4-number code, because it should be a date. You should probably boot up your old laptop to be of better assistance. Do you mean like to help me figure out stuff? Because it's fine. I'm okay with like just being dumb and not realizing what I'm doing wrong. Oh yeah, stream delay. That seems to be a problem. Which is weird because actually it looks like it's running fine on my end. Which is very much a rarity. Okay, I'm I'm tired of being in this room. I'm gonna try going elsewhere and just seeing if I can find anything else. Well, all this is gonna dead end regardless, so let's just put a bedroom here. I think there's nothing you can really do about stream delay. Like, it's just gonna happen. I see. Okay, so it's an issue with, like, the phone. Well, that's good. Typically, it's my own issue because I have very bad internet. But at least this time, it's not my fault. Alright, I guess let's check out the east side of things. Since this side is, just too much. Too much for my little bunny brain. Oh dear. Okay, lab. Making sure there's no hidden item. As they like to do. Okay, let's set up an experiment. You draft a shop immediately. Each bedroom you draft after your second. Set your steps to 40. Oof. Gain a star. Sure, why not? Maybe I have to get the experiment to, like, proc a certain number of times before the radiation will, like, peak. Oh, my streams have been really solid regarding latency. That's freaking amazing to know. Maybe it's because of the game that I'm running. It's, like, very low pressure on my internet. Oh, hell. Oh, no. Well, might as well take the one that actually gives me stuff. Because I will get locked out regardless. Oh! Wait, that's great. I'm just gonna double check. The Pokemon one could have just been the fact that it's like a fan game. And it was just having issues in that capacity. I don't know. I've been considering streaming some Overwatch soon, so we'll see. Feel like that'll be a good test. That should, yeah, that dead ends. Ugh. Why that face for Overwatch? I'm curious how it is now because they added the perk system and I haven't played in a long time, and I really want to see what the perk system is like. I definitely don't want to do the walk-in closet or the kitchen because that'll screw me. I don't love the chapel, but it gives me more options. Just remember the rough times of that game. Yeah, I think it is in a better state. It's gone through a lot. But I think it is supposed to be better. Oh, I'm sheltered from the chapel. God can't get me. Oof, all this is bad. All this is still bad, though. Just everything keeps dead-ending. This run has been pretty great in a lot of ways in terms of, like, item gets and room synergy, and then it's just, like, it does not want to let me progress. I hope you enjoyed. Then I haven't played much of that genre of hero shooter aside from Marvel Rivals a few months ago. I was playing Marvel Rivals quite a bit too. Then fell off a bit. I heard this safe code has to do with these pictures, but it's still a date that it relates to. Also, that child's hand looks like it's backwards. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different pictures. He's holding a newspaper, but I can't make out a date on it. Also, his arm does look backwards. Maybe just confusing with the way it's drawn. Hmm. Okay, I don't want direct answers. Like, if you know it, do not say it. But if you want to, like, theory craft in the chat, feel free to do so. And the safe code has to be a date, so it will not be longer than 4 numbers, and the first 2 numbers, the highest it could be is a 12. This is your theory. Are you ready? From you? No. This is a puzzle involving a safe. Yeah, that's not a theory. That is a fact. Try again. It's a young boy running, an older man, like a middle-aged man strolling, an old man hobbling along, and a woman like tiptoeing. And then a horse galloping. I don't know what any of this could mean. That doesn't work, Cravers, because there's 5 different types of pictures and it's only 4 numbers long. So you have like the middle-aged man, the young man, the woman, the old man, and the horse. That's 5 different ones. So if I added up numbers from all of those, it doesn't work. And it still has to correspond with a date. All the safe codes are dates. And apparently has nothing to do with this one. Hmm. Wait, is that another angel out there? No, that was a different statue. Let's see. The drawing room gets its own page now. Alright, so if we do Craver's idea, let's do old man. Child. Woman. And just man. Okay, so for the old man on this side we have 1. Well, he appears 3 times in some of them. So let's just do however many times he appears. The child appears twice on this side. The woman appears twice. And the man appears 3 times. The man appears once here. Oh no, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. The old man. The child is twice. The woman is once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The child is once. The woman is once. The man is 1, 2, 3. And then on this wall, it's just the man. Okay, so the number of times they appear, the old man would be 15. The child is 5, the woman is 4, and the man is 11. So that doesn't quite work. Okay, let's just count the pictures proper. 1, 2, 3. The child would be 2. The woman is 2. I think the woman and the child are going to be the same as they were last time. The man is 1, 2, 3. Welcome back, Jax. We're still racking our brains over here. No delay, let's go. Excellent. You can pat my head in real time. And there's 2 of you. 1 of you. 2 of you. 1 of you. And then 1, 2.
Good job!
Thank you. 3, 4, 5. The child is another, yeah, 5, 4. And then the man is 1, 2. That would put this one at 9, 5, 4, 8, which also doesn't work. So that's not it either. In order for it to work, the first number has to have, like, it has to start with a 0 or a 1. The first number is guaranteed a 0 or a 1. Because it has to be a date. Wait, hold on. For the old man, he technically has like 3 points of contact on the ground. The horse has 2. The boy has none. The woman has 1. The man has... that's hard to tell. It's either 1 or 2. My guess is 2. Which would put, like, the correct numbers, but I don't know what the order would be. Let's try 12, 30. No. Let's try 12, 3. No. Let's try 0, 3, 1, 2. No. What might the numbers be? That is what we were trying to figure out. So basically, what we know, it can't be 1302. What we know is that every safe that we find, the code for it is a date. So the highest the starting number could be is 12. It can only begin in a 0 or a 1. Because it is a month and a day. So the highest being 1231. Which maybe. Did I try that already? And we know this because there's like a hidden code on the map. And there are 8 different safes and each one is a date to unlock it. And then I was told in each room you have all the information you need to get the date for the safe. It's just a matter of figuring out what it is referring to. And so we have all these pictures depicting something. They have something in common. And it relates to a date somehow. Did I try this one already? Yeah, I did. So I've been trying iconic dates like Christmas Eve, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Stuff like that. But so far I've just not been able to lock down what it is. Actually, while we mull this over, I'm gonna go take a break. I think it's time for me to grab some water and stretch my legs a little bit. So, I suggest everyone else does the same. And I will think this through a little bit more and see if I come up with any theories. So I'll be right back, everyone. We'll have a break. She returns. She has returned. Hello. Let's see. I have a couple dates written down that I want to try. I already did that one. Hello again. About this one. Nope. So what's your theory? me see. Up, up, up. It's all good. I'm just mulling over. Hi, Malo. Welcome in. Currently, working on a puzzle. How you doing today? Which painting do you want to look closer at? Just any of them? Also, I'm refreshing my stream manager. 1 second. Just 1 second. There we go. Oh no, did I get dropped? I hope not. You closed your browser by mistake. Oh, it's okay. Let's put the safe codes here. Yeah, that is something interesting. It's like the lines underneath the feet. Flipping through all my notes aggressively. They all of them are the same in that they extend from their like both feet, like where they touch on the ground. Yeah, there's definitely a difference in size. But what does that mean? Can I put the size difference in order? I mean, again, the only problem with that is there are 5 paintings and only 4 numbers. So I think it's like the old man, the woman, the man, the child, and the horse would be the order. And that would be like smallest to largest. Inversely would be horse, child, man, woman, old man. No, the smallest is the old man. See? Little bitty. Followed by the women. And just barely. I believe the woman has the smallest amount of paintings. I wrote it down somewhere. Let's see. Where the heck? Yeah, so the woman has 4 paintings and appears 4 times. The child has 5 paintings and appears 5 times. The man has 8 paintings and appears 11 times. The old man has 9 paintings and appears 15 times. Let me double check. And then the horse I didn't count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 horses appearing 6 times. Want to try using the smallest or biggest of people to make the code? Well, which one are we omitting? Because one of them has to. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I got that right? Oh no. Okay, so that's a 2. Okay, the difference would be 4, 0, 0, 2, 0. Hmm. I'm so tempted to just freaking brute force it and see what happens. I will say, I know it's in April because I had my suspicions and I got them confirmed. Zero, 4, 1, 4. 0, 4, 1, 5. Okay. I don't know why. April 15th. And the 6th red envelope. Where I have so many dates that begin in April too, and like none of them were it. Just like, okay. All right, number 6 is in the drawing room. Not really nice. I just brute forced it. I still don't understand what the puzzle even was. Dearest Mary, I know the events of the past year have catapulted you into a world you may not have been ready for. It's cruel the way time rips through our lives, leaving them barren and fruitless like wind-scarred plains. Throughout this all, I know your principal concern has always been Simon. You didn't need to confide in me yesterday for me to realize that fact. Everyone who knows you understands this. I will take full responsibility to ensure that regardless of how your current project pans out, Simon is shielded from any fallout and, God forbid, repercussions. A child should never suffer thanks. The inequity of their parents. I, of course, write you all of this in the hope that I can set your mind at peace when imagining the worst-case scenarios, not because I think such an outcome is likely. No, Mary, I have few apprehensions and fewer fears, assuming everything goes according to plan. You should be reunited with Simon again before his 10th birthday. And while 2 years might seem like an eternity to a mother, I've always heard the days pass by more quickly in the East. As for me and you, I have already come to terms that our meeting yesterday was very likely our last. I am too old and too stubborn to ever leave this place. I am too attached to the home our family has built up. Room by room, yes, I have a strong premonition I will be buried in red soil under red flags, a compromise I know you yourself would never accept. It's been a joy watching you grow up and getting to know you. Your mother and I spoke of little else during your school days. I know she'd feel the same bittersweet pride I feel now, to see you following in your father's footsteps and making the same sacrifices he did. Farewell, my marigold. We may yet meet again. Your Uncle Herbert.
Good job!
April was true because she was the step above the safe, which was the smallest. The old man was the second half of the answer, since he was the second smallest with 15 paintings. Yeah, he has 9 paintings. He appears 15 times. But yeah, the woman is 4. So it is them. But I think the relevance is actually because the letter has to do with Marigold and Herbert. Oh no, wait, hold on. Never mind. Never mind. There's also the direction they're facing. I don't know if that comes into play. It's just weird because I don't know. There has to be a reason why it's the smallest ones. Like, it can't just be random. So there'd have to be something that alludes to that. I just don't know what. All right, unsatisfying. Ba-da-ba-bum. Yeah, but then, like, I don't know. It's just weird that that would be the case. It's like because she was the one hiding the painting, but then the old man, just because he's also got a small line underneath him. Like, I don't know. That logic doesn't sit right with me. So, like, either there's something we're just missing that connects them, or that's a very unsatisfying answer. Ooh. Let's do the mail room. Nothing fun in here. Just gotta wait for the next day. Oh well. I'm gonna go back and try the office one now, since it's here. Chapel to hallway to den to bedroom parlor. Jeez. That's long. It's more so, like the contents of the letter. It seems like something should have eluded us to being like, yeah, obviously connect these dots right here because this is where we're going with it. And not just kind of randomness. Because unless there was something that was directly being like, yes, the two smallest, it's like, why would you just assume that? You know? Okay, so my assumption is March 4th. March of the count. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hmm. Am I missing a count statue? Let me see. Maybe another one was a count too. That's the Lord. That's the Baron. That's the Major. He doesn't appear. Queen. Baron. Count. Hmm. No. What about 3, 3? Maybe. Oh. There we go. I think all the dates are relevant to the letter that's inside. Because the last letter we found was dated April 15th. So I think it just has to do with whatever relevant family history was happening. Okay, so this one was March 3rd. Right? I'm sure if I read the letter, it'll... Yep, March 3rd. Okay, dear Mr. Sinclair, thank you for promptly answering all our demands not involving the police and allowing this unfortunate transaction to transpire as smoothly as one could hope. And while I'm guessing you had hoped to never hear from us again, once we had given you back the envelopes, you felt that one final red letter of our own was merited given the circumstances. Hopefully you would not be as careless with this missive as you were with the others. Correspondence this incriminating should be kept in safes, not desk drawers. Let's first put your apprehension aside, as I'm sure another red envelope is the last thing you've expected to find on your desk this week. No, we are not making more demands, and no, we do not have copies of the other letters. You were already more than generous and accommodating, and the least we can do is fulfill our end of the bargain. So I write to you at all. Why incriminate ourselves further if we already have what we want? In a word, principles. After reading your eloquent reply to our initial note, it became apparent to us that there had been a few misunderstandings. This letter is indeed to clarify some of these points, and hopefully will place our scheme in a softer light. First, we may have gotten too excited with the colorful language of blackmail, but our goal was never to terrorize, despite what you may believe interpreted as thinly veiled threats towards your young nephew. I want to personally assure you there was never any tangible danger. If we gave any impression we would hurt the youngster, it was meant only in the very vague sense of hurting his social prospects. And yes, while we admit that our word choices might be questionable, even so that it would be reasonable to accuse me of being intentionally misleading, we hope you believe us when we tell you that this was not a calculated ploy to elicit payment. However, as payment has been received, there's nothing to be gained by scrutinizing the questionable ethics that were employed in our extortion of these funds. This dude is just pontificating. Like, this is so not necessary. He's just rambling. Little defense can be mustered on that score. Additionally, any judgmental tone you may have detected when we discussed the contents of your stolen letters was entirely unintended. We want it on record that we do not consider ourselves superior to you and your family in any way, and are in fact entirely sympathetic to the underlying cause that the letters pertain to. And you thought this letter couldn't get more incriminating for us. Again, we feel guilty as sin, and only time will tell if the financial recompense will outweigh our culpability. Even though you will never hear from us again, we hope this parting letter will result in you thinking of us and our dealing, if not favorably, at least sympathetically. Sorry for the inconvenience. Wait, this is the 8th one. He said we'll only find 7, so which one are we not going to find? Where are you? I'm writing down some information about it. Okay. It completely reminds me of the Tom and Jerry meme in which Tom asks for a lay in a brush way. Huh? In a most gentlemanly way, using every splendid word in the vocabulary. Yeah, it's just like 3 pages that didn't need to exist of them being like, just so you know, we're not bad people. It's just like, it doesn't really matter. What is this letter? I will say, the, so far, the safe puzzles have been the least satisfying thing in this game. I still believe there's one in here. Okay, I need to go up through the drawing room again. Do I have to go through the chapel? Oh shoot, this is a dead end. I might as well spend money. Ooh. Between a sledgehammer and a sleeping mask. I gotta go with the sledge. 9 times out of 10 I go with the sledge. And there is a locked trunk. Back this way. Oh, the car keys again. I honestly don't know if I ever need those again. We need to go pantry, chapel, drawing room. Pantry. To put it simply, our blackmail only seemed dangerous, but in truth was just flavored threats. We weren't gonna hurt that kid swearsies. We got the money, so water in the bridge, right? Right? Exactly. It was such a weird thing for them to send. They're like, now that we got the money, we just want to say, we good, right? Like, what? No. Like, we got nothing against you personally. We just wanted money. Oh no, I don't have a key? After all of that, really? My day is just over? Bruh. Wow, this sucks. Okay, well, I guess that's that day. I think I got all the safes that I could get. Okay. We got 2 more red letters. Which it seems like were just like normal letters that he had like sent as correspondence with his family during... It seems like a politically tumultuous time, and we know that they were hiding people in the shelter. And then someone found those letters and blackmailed him. And back outside we go. A new day. The shrine? Yeah. That's so weird. I gotta take it. Just an immediate yes. I like that you receive a blessing too. It's like God is real. Oh. And of course I need money. I bet money I don't remember that that is there. That I just continue through the house and then just go, duh. Oops. Den is good.
Make it rain!
That is what the statue said, huh? I was like, I can't, I'm so poor. We'll do a corridor here. And soon, my dear bunny, soon. Is that to making it rain? I freaking wish. One day I'll be the richest bun in the world. Let's see, parlor. Ooh, magnifying glass. Once affiliate. Ugh, yeah, if that ever happens. Let's see. The gems are in a box with a statement. The gems are in the black box. See, okay, so this one, when it's blank, confuses me. Because is the blank a default lie or a default truth? Or is it just saying that I am not counting this one at all, and that one of these has to be lying and one of these has to be telling the truth? If this one's telling the truth, then this one is also telling the truth, and that means there's no lie. If we're just omitting the black one, or the white one. And that's impossible. And then if this one's lying, then this one's all... Wait, hold on. Gems are in the black box. And gems are in a box with a statement. This is the black box and it has a statement, so both of those would be true. The gems are in a box with a statement. The gems are in the black. Like, they can only both be telling the truth or lying. That's why the blank ones always trip me up, because I'm like, I don't know what the blank means. Baseline, is it automatically filling the lie, or is it filling the truth, or is it just omitted entirely? But then, does the rule still stand? Of like, I don't know. I don't get it. There will always be at least one box which displays true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays false statements. Except over here, wouldn't both of these have to be one or the other? The gems are in a box with a statement, which means it can only be in blue or black. If that is true. Oh wait, so it's in the blue one, right? Okay, wait, hold on. This one's lying. This one's telling the truth. So it's in blue, right? If we're omitting the blank one. Okay. So then the blank one, okay, just doesn't count anymore. which kind of makes it easier. I was just overthinking it. The blue and the black had a statement. This is a statement, and this is a statement. But if this one was telling the truth, then this one by default would have to be telling the truth. Because they both have statements on them. And that can't be possible. So it's in a box with a statement, and it can't be in the black box then, and so it's in the blue box. They're like confusing logic puzzles that they keep changing the rules on, and it's driving me insane. Security room, let's go. And this time I won't be a dumb. And I will actually make sure the keycard system is down. And we'll set it to low. Confirm. Change offline mode. Unlocked. Confirm. I think the only other thing I can do is log into the network and order an item, which I don't really want to do. Okay, let's just double check, peruse the area, make sure we're not missing anything. There I am. There's me, the baby boy. Oh! Unless written by hand. Oh! I hadn't seen that because I didn't ever have the magnifying glass while in here. Ooh, good to know. I'm gonna write that down. Good thing I have a page that's just blue memo, red memo, and I didn't say like true or false, it's just that's what they are. Oh boy, if only I could find the page. Uh-oh. I have the scribblings of a madman in this journal. Red envelopes. Secrets. I have a page labeled secrets. It has like 2 things written on it. I just like gave up on that, I guess. There, unless written by hand. It has been a hot minute since I've had a magnifying glass, so I'm sure there's a bunch of stuff that I'm just like not aware of because it just didn't give me a magnifying glass. Okay, we want to go... Do we want to go north or do we want to go east? I kind of want to make a loop back to the drawing room. Just have a route leading out. Ooh. Ooh. That's a toughie. I like the dark room because you just need the breaker to fix it. So it's pretty easy. Let's just tack that on there and we won't go inside. Oh boy. Let's do the dining room. Since right now it's just basically a free space. And then we can continue east through here. We'll do the pantry. Why not? I haven't seen Alzara in a long time. I'd say I hope he's doing okay, but honestly, he scares me. Wait, are you written in hand? By hand? No, this is typed. So this is a lie. I'm learning. Okay, another hallway. You miss your spooky fortune teller? Dude. No! Okay, shoot. Oh boy. Okay, I have a lot of options though, so it's not that bad. Okay, it's getting worse. It's getting progressively worse. I don't want to go through the dark room yet. This game has an evil plot against me. Oh. The rumpus room. Speak and Alazar shall appear. Well, yeah. Hey, you and I need to talk. All right, everyone. Alzara. I think I say his name wrong every single time. Okay, Alcazar, let's go. Give me my fortune. Creepers. Yeah! Your spooky boy is back.
And, as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of a dropping coin.
Dude, me too. What a mood.
You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future.
Sort of.
The image is becoming clear. I hear the pattering steps of children running in the forest.
Okay.
The joyful echoes of laughter in the courtyard. I see an old man
Wait,
sitting
as me.
in an even older chair. A seed that has served many generations, each with their own stories, each with their own secrets, each with their own endings.
I haven't gone into the tomb
But
yet.
all in the same chair. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the
I don't know if that
dawn
whole
of the
fortune was just telling
following
me to like look at the painting in the drawing
I have
room.
nothing more to say.
It was like a hint about how to find the safe in there. Luckily, because I'm a streamer, I'm recording everything, so if I'm confused, I can just watch it back. It's like cheating, but, you know, for content. Let's see. Done. Okay, I can unlock something in the drawing room. Oh, wow. I keep pressing the wrong button. He has like everything in this same chair as everyone gets their portraits done. But I'm pretty sure they just wanted you to focus on that. I mean, I'm sure the children laughing and running in the forest in the courtyard is something. couldn't tell you what yet, but it has to pertain to something. Ooh, I am a sucker for the nursery. But the storeroom is 2 gems, and the billiard room is keys, and I need keys. Oh, boy. I'm leaning billiard room. It gives me... Oh, but wait. It's been upgraded to key cards. That's not as helpful anymore. But it doesn't dead end. It's the only one that doesn't. Oh, I could risk redrawing, but I don't know if I want to. I'm doing it. Billiard room. I'll probably regret it, but that's okay. Oh, car keys. Someone was a responsible drinker. They left their car keys at the bar. Like, I'll take an Uber. Okay, 16 minus 10 is 6. What? Yellow squared? Does that mean divide? So, huh? No. Okay, I see. So it's saying that... No, that doesn't make any sense. Or does it? Because 8 times 8 is like 64, right? That doesn't make any sense. Unless it's like, we do 11 minus 8 is 3. And then squared is 9. Okay, apparently that was the answer. Okay, 20 minus 18 is 2, squared is 4. Da 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 da. This puzzle is so funny to me. It's just math. Like, can it even really be considered a puzzle? You're just doing math. I don't care if I lose money. Who cares? Money isn't real. Oh. Sure. Yeah. I could just pick this up. Why not? What have we got? A lockpick and a sleeping mask. Okay. Not too bad. Too many math can be quite puzzling. Yeah. But it's not like a riddle or anything. It's just do math. Oh. Okay, so this seemed innocuous and just like a fun little like blurb before, but did they ever prove if he was the one that stole the Baron's mail? So I'm pretty sure Denny Ravain was the previous groundskeeper that got fired, and they cited the reasoning was he's the one who lived in the hovel, and there was a termination notice, and they said he was not doing a very good job, and so he was let go. So I'm wondering if then he is suspected of having stolen the mail as a form of revenge against the Baron. Interesting. that carries a lot more weight now. Alright, back through the chapel. I think the dark room, yeah, is spent. I don't like any of these. I want a key, but I don't like that it goes down and will lock me out. I don't have green rooms, and this requires a gem to do, and then this locks me out. Okay, do I at least have a shovel? Opal Homes? I don't know about that. I'm not that good at detective work. I try, though. I hate that everything is just becoming a dead end. This would be a cool kitchen, though. This big window. Man, it really wants to give me a dead end. Oh boy, a metal detector. Yippee. Ugh. Use the lockpick. Oh. An LA Noir Opal playthrough would be. Yeah, I imagine that would be pretty stupid. I just assume everyone's lying. I see the worst in people. Like, you're a criminal. Like, that's a child. Please, Opal. Oh, I'm so tempted to do a room. Oh, a dice. A die. A singular die. I know words. Ivory die. See, I called it. I'm just so smart like that. I'm just a genius. Ooh. Yeah. There's just money on the ground. Oh, that's all? Okay. This is a lie. It's interesting because it says safe code, which makes me believe there is in fact a safe in this room. But I don't know how to find it. Ah! Oh my god. You gave me a heart attack. You brushed my hair and gave me a heart attack. I turned down the volume on that too, and it still doesn't seem like it did much. Oh. I'll hold still. Thank you. Well, I can get a gem out of here. Yoink. Oof. Oh, even worse. Somehow even worse. Boo. You wanted to floof my waves? Well, thank you. Although I think my hair can't possibly get any floofier. Oh my god. Oh. Well, that was cool. Just a lot of gems just thrown at me. I do need keys. Something fierce, though. I don't have the key card or the breaker room. Oh my god. Everything's turning bad. Wait, I might be screwed. This requires a key, that requires a key, that requires a key. I don't have a key. I don't have any way of getting a key. Oh, there's the corridor, though. I don't have the commissary right now, do I? No, but I do have to run all the way back. I guess I have plenty of footsteps. It's fine. Bedroom, courtyard. Wait, which way is faster? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the same. It doesn't matter. But the other way doesn't run me through the chapel. Let's go the hallway. Hallway to pantry. Dining room. Security. Let's go dark room. Doesn't matter. Okay. Hoping we can find a key. Oh, there we go. There's a storeroom. It does lock us out, though. Do we risk it? I'm not gonna risk it. I'm a coward. I don't want the run to end here. Alright, let's just go to the west wing then. I guess it's just a straight shot up at this point. Wait, can I lockpick? Oh my god. Locker room spreads keys throughout the house. That's pretty huge. No. Wait, let me use my lockpick. Oh my god, that's terrible. That's a lot of lockers. There's just nothing for free. Oh, Lord. I think I had a book that was ready. Yes. I'm taking a screenshot of this. I don't want to... Wait, at least I'm trying. I'm doing this wrong? There we go. The Fen Aries Central Board of Education has been edited to conform to our department standards, including the omission of sections deemed inaccurate or unsuitable for public dissemination. Oh. So it's been censored. The name used to designate the realms of the Eastern Waters is no longer known to the average citizen. Of the elder generation, we must permit our leaders to enjoin us to abandon our past. Most historians mark the beginning of the First Era, often denoting as Agera, by the ascension of the first king, whose name, Oris, would later grace the burgeoning township in which he was crowned. Oris was known before his coronation as a prominent merchant and lord of considerable means and affluence, whose sway in the region made him the ideal candidate for the unification of the surrounding provinces. Regrettably, history is not always forthcoming, and the surviving records of those bygone days are most limited to trade agreements and sale receipts. Nevertheless, we can deduce from these ledgers that Oris had but one aim: expansion. The territory spread forth from the heart of Oris, and by the end of the first century, and everything's omitted, a new kingdom was born. It was the fourth king, omitted, who split this vast domain in 3 equal shares, 3 realms for his 3 children. To the eldest he granted the fields and mountains of his great-grandfather, the middle province and heartspring of the kingdom. The eldest accepted the gift, redacted. To the youngest he bestowed upon him the realm of Arch Aries, the land of the northern storms, a wild and untamed expanse which, at the time, was not as developed but a good deal more vast than the eldest brother's lot. And to his middle child, his only daughter, he gifted the southern region of Araja, redacted, a land steeped in tradition, redacted. Oh boy. Oh, this symbol, this hourglass symbol, is what we saw on the Lady of the House's diary front cover. And this mountain is like what we've seen here in the mansion in certain places. I think in the chapel and in the office. As the Second Era drew to a close, the 3 sovereign realms had achieved a period of remarkable progress and prosperity. Each of these distinct regions, ruled by their respective sibling monarchs, had blossomed, cultivating the bountiful resources of their lands and developing a unique character and culture that set them apart from one another. Despite those differences, the siblings monarchs managed to maintain friendly relations throughout their lives and were known for their cooperation in matters of trade and transportation. The succeeding generations of their heirs continued that tradition, and the Third Era was defined by redacted. Redacted, redacted, redacted. Commerce between the three realms, further strengthening their bond and laying the foundation for the promise of a prosperous and bright future. Redacted. We don't know what this symbol in the middle is because it's been redacted, but I'll have to keep an eye out for it. Oops. Wrong button. There we go. Woo! Baron Sinclair, thank you for your cooperation with our department and this investigation. We know our presence is never convenient, especially for someone of your social status. So it means all the more that you are not only tolerant, but also willing to aid our efforts in getting this business done as quickly as possible. We are returning with this letter the book you lent us, though I must confess it was not as much help as I had hoped. I had heard that your library of rare and restricted books was quite extensive, and was told by a reliable source that if a first edition, an uncensored copy of The History of Orindia could be found, it would likely be found within the Baron's own collection. But perhaps I was misinformed. So there's another one of these books somewhere. 100% he is hiding it. Still, part of me thinks that you may have given me the censored copy as a jest, a taste, if you will, for the bureaucrat of their own medicine. If that is the case, then I say well done, fair play, and perhaps on my next visit, we'll have a laugh about this after you have given me the actual manuscript. Until then, Detective Von Margel, Redguard. Making sure there's nothing hidden. Who knows? As the kingdom redacted entered the Fourth Era, a different kind of ruler took the reins of power. King Desolates III was a redacted king who often was seen redacted drinking, a sight that shocked not only the gentry in the court, but the masses as well. Redacted. Can this go away? If I can read the rest, does it not matter? Oh, there we go. Desolates was known as the king of redacted. No one, when he made the decision to move... Oh, I see. So whoever this king was, they're trying to purposely like smear his name. Desolates was known as the king of no one when he made the decision to move Wing Castle and court behind. The people were overjoyed by this choice and were those that viewed the king's conduct to be unbecoming of his common folk. So I'm sure everything here is the opposite of what it seems. These redacted voices planted the seed redacted, which shook root and redacted. Grand city of Fen. Era of ruin. After the passing of King Desolus the Third, the Fourth Era came to an abrupt end. Thankfully, the king died. Redacted, redacted, redacted. On the very next day, the 6th of October... Ooh, I should write that down. Death of the king was October 5th. Death of King Desolates the Third was 1005. On the very next day, the 6th of October, the Prince Learson of Fen declared himself the true monarch. This declaration was bolstered by a redacted number of supporters. I'm sure it says by a small number of supporters, due to the fact that Desolates the Fourth shared redacted little of his virtues. I see. Yeah, this is all lies. As the prospect of civil war seemed inevitable, the realm's regiments were hastily recalled from the frontiers to stamp out and put an end to the Fensurrection. However, instead of restoring order, what ensued was a savage and merciless campaign against their own people. The gardens of Fen, once the center of splendor, were transformed into a battlefield as the cries of the innocent echoed through the city streets stained in red. Brutality, the pacification of Fen, did not go unnoticed by neighbors. As sympathy for the city surged, allies came forward to lend support. Among them was the general of the Northern Regiment, who, sickened by the barbaric actions of the other battalions, joined forces with Prince Learson to form a formidable army. Together, they leveraged their political influence and favors to persuade the nearby realms of Arch Ares and Nuance to join their cause. However, even with the tide turning, In their favor, victory did not come easy. The War of the Fifth Era lasted 22 long years and saw buried 1 in every 3 men. Prince Learson himself added another number to the casualties. However, even in death he had won. Horus had fallen, and with it the realm. The black flag that had flown for 5 eras were burned, and in their place red banners were hoisted in honor of the fallen of Fen. Ugh. The few remaining members of the former royal family fled in fear of their lives to the south, forever exiled. The current era. Today the realms inherited by the 3 Fen Ares, Arch Ares, and Araja once again stand united as allies. Though the distance between our peoples has grown, our connection to this land remains as strong as ever. The spruce and birch that span across our realms serve as a constant reminder that we all share a common past. A lot redacted. For this is, despite everything else, a land rich in history, a land of myth and wonder, a land that sprung forth the greatest empire the world has ever seen, the land of our fathers, of our mothers, and of our children. Redacted. Redacted. Interesting. Well, my metal detector is not going off, so I believe... Oh! Do I have a sledgehammer? Okay, I mean, if I have to be that close to it, then I will go upstairs. Just in case. You never know. Nothing. Nothing, a big ol' waste of time. Let me see. Okay, I have to use a key. Ugh. That's rough. Bookshop. Oh, I bet that's where I find the real copy. Well, I'm curious now, and it's fresh in my mind, so... Also, I've never been in this room before. What is that, a bishop? And see, there's the mountains. The symbol. Alright, in the bookshop. We have the bishop. Okie dokie. I'm sure these colored books mean nothing. I'm sure this is nothing. Definitely not a code hidden in here, huh? I'm sure it holds just a gross amount of knowledge. A new clue sold out in hours. It should come as no surprise that the latest book from local author Marion Marigold is breaking literary records and making headlines even in absentia. The release of her new book, A New Clue, comes only 4 months after the distressful report of the author's mysterious and unexplained disappearance. Does no one find that suspicious? Her current publisher has issued a statement debunking the conspiracy theory surrounding the book's recent announcement, stating, "The writing of the book was completed and well into the editing stages many months before the disappearance." Uh-huh. Because the disappearance could not have also been planned. In addition, the publisher has revealed that all the proceeds from first edition sales of A New Clue will be going to Lasting Hope, a non-profit organization that aims to provide resources and intel in the investigation of missing persons. Still, the timing and conveniently mysterious title of Marigold's 3rd book has left many cynics denouncing the book and her disappearance as a cheap publicity stunt. I mean, fair. Detective Vaughn Margle, who many theorize may have been the inspiration for A New Clue, was quoted in only saying that the book was unintentionally accurate. Uh-huh. Regardless of their opinions, fans, pundits, and cynics alike were standing together, elbow to elbow in bookshop queues this morning, eager to get their hands on what may very likely be the last words ever published by the missing author. I do like that the news is trying to be like, nothing to see here. This is clearly just nothing. It's all a coincidence. Like, yeah, sure. I gotta scan the shelves. Make sure nothing pops out. History of Arendia for... It's 50 gold? Oh, they're added permanently? That's actually cool. But sorry, 50 gold? Who is this money going to? Well, I can backtrack a little bit and pick up some keys because I know they've been scattered throughout. I just don't like wasting footsteps for that. Oh, there's now a gem in here? Why? Did I just miss that before? I did run through this room pretty fast. Oh, that's why. I was like, why am I not finding the keys? Because I have the conference room. Still, that's only 4 keys. That doesn't seem like a lot. Dang, I am lucky that I just happened to go the right direction. Oh, cool. Everything just dead ends anyway. Well. I could just work on buying that book. I don't think I have any of those. I can do this one. One, two, three, four, five, six. Oh, I don't think I'll have enough footsteps to get back, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof. Maybe if I go back in the bedroom and the boudoir, because I have the sleeping mask and it'll activate. I'm gonna try it. At this point, it's all I can really do. It's still not going to be enough, but I could try to buy another book. Go in the bedroom first. No? It's not great. The sleeping mask didn't activate. Frick. Okay. I'm gonna try something. Because it's the only thing I can do. Okay, so... I have 17 steps left. I can either try to continue on my way, ignore the bookshop, and just forget about that happening. Or head back to the bookshop and focus on buying a book. I think one of the doors... There's also the shrine. Which I just never activated. Because I didn't have any money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bleh. Yeah, it is a tough decision. Never found a shovel, though. I know for sure that one of them is extremely important, but I can't afford it. So I'm leaning towards pool for the time being. Even though it's gonna dead end me, I'm just like, I'm curious what I can get out of it. Oh, cool. The pump room. Alright, so... select the pool. Oh, Lord. I read the pump manual, and I'm not entirely sure how it works. It's gonna drain everything. Let's see. Four units, 1. I thought drain would be down, but I guess maybe... It seems like it's filling them. And I don't want that. Yeah, so that was draining it. Okay, oh. Try to fill these more and get more room in the tanks so that I can drain the pool better. Okay. Now pool? What if I flip this? I think it's, so it's going that way now. I assume each of these corresponds with one of these pipes, right? So the kitchen would be this one, which feeds over here into this, which is empty currently. Click this off. And this one goes here to the aquarium. this one. This one's feeding into this now. Oh boy. Which one's the pool attached to? Pool is attached to this one, which is full. Okay, hold on. My brain is braining right now. Fill from there to or no, I mean drain from these guys. No. Okay, so it's the opposite way. Okay, I see. Okay, turn that off. And then switch it. And then I think it's only this one that matters, maybe? And if I did this right, that one should go down. Okay. Yeah, that one's empty. No, it needs to be up. Then pool. There we go. Okay, pool is drained. There's so much money in the pool. What the hell? Oh, looks like my stream dropped. Are we back? I'm just staring at a wall. Okay, I think we're good. OBS decided it was done. Okay, well, is there anything else? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. I have just enough steps, I think. One, two, three, four. To go to the bookshop. I still can't afford the one that I want. But at least I can get something. I do have 2 keys and probably like nowhere to use them at this point, so. A freaking key card, are you joking? I could buy something at the kitchen, but I don't think. Oh, I don't think it's gonna matter. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna try to go to the kitchen. Bedroom, courtyard, kitchen. This one? Oh, it's only 3. Wait, chef salad. I can buy as many bananas as I want. Screw it. I don't want to do the books anymore. There's water in here. Not sure what the relevance of that is, but we have water now. Yay. Cool. Very cool.
Excellent.
Oh my god, that scared me to death. Wow, that was a criminally timed sticker. My heart stopped. Master bedroom. Oh, they all dead end. Very cool. Love that for me. I have this one already? Yeah. And then I take it by the temperature over there, that these things have to melt somehow. I have to do something to, like, break the freezer, or these are your accounts. At the end of the day, they cannot be adjusted. I'm pretty sure the freezer gets thawed out, actually, after a day of use. Which means this will probably also be thawed. So if I select the freezer tomorrow, this will all be melted. Well, that's the end of that day. But I knew it was going to end, so I froze my accounts. I froze them willingly. was a good time to end anyway. I have to skedaddle. Corporate manor. Conference room, office, and mailroom. That's funny. Let's see. I think if I hit save and continue, it'll just save it and then I can exit out. It just starts me at the day. Day 19. But we will not be doing day 19 right now. Ya girl's gotta go. She has work to do. Okay. This was a lot of fun as always. I mean, besides all the head scratching and just frustrating puzzles and luck-based mechanics that like to kneecap me whenever they can. But thank you guys for joining, for watching, for lurking, for commenting. I don't think I'm going to be streaming tomorrow or Wednesday. You're very welcome for the stream. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, I have a lot that I need to get done the next couple of days, so I will be MIA. I might be on my Discord, so if you still want to chat...
Oh, thank you. Good job.
If you still want to chat and hang out and whatnot, join the Discord and you'll catch me there. But no streams for the next couple of days. I'll be back Thursday morning, probably sometime between 9 and 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I've been liking to play earlier so I can just like wrap things up earlier. Have the rest of the day. But anywho, stay safe. Make good choices.
Victory screech!
Make me proud. Make good choices. Have a good day, everyone. I'll see you in a little while. Probably with more blueprints. Have a good one, y'all. I love ya. Stay safe.